We're looking at a facility for us where the guys, our coaching staff, can get into a groove of being back home, and been on the road there. We had a good couple weeks at Bourbonnais and in Denver, and so now we get back on track. And I thought, in regards to the game, the message to the team was that we were resilient in the end. The guys came through, they fought hard, stuck together. I thought I liked how into the game our vets were on the sideline, and a lot of lessons to be learned situationally, which is good for them to see. We hit that this morning, and these are why we have these games, and not just for the players, but for the coaches as well. We can continue to improve, and I think we'll do that.
You had said the other night that Shaheen and Floyd were going to have some further tests.
Yeah. So 94. So Floyd ended up. He has a fracture in his right hand. So he had surgery yesterday. That surgery went well, and we're staying optimistic for Green Bay. And Adam, his was. Let's see. Adam had his right ankle. And he's actually currently, as we speak, being evaluated. So that was an ankle sprain, and we're just getting him looked at to make sure that we're good with that as well.
So he could go week 1 theoretically?
Well, again, we're not sure there yet. Exactly, we're hoping, but we'll probably know more later today after the tests come back. He's literally in the test as we speak.
Where in the hand was the fracture?
What's that?
Where in the hand was the fracture?
It was the index finger and the middle finger.
So with that, is that something where he might be able to play through it, or are you hoping it's healed at week 1?
No, I don't think it's going to be healed. I think he's going to have to end up playing through it. It might require something in regards to having a cast or a club type deal, and there's been evidence of guys that have had that and been productive. So that's what we're hoping right now.
Can you tell how it happened?
Yeah, he got cut on the edge, and he just went to brace himself on the ground, and so it was just kind of unlucky. Yeah.
That was the play with like 4 something left in the first.
Yeah. They were down in the red zone going in, and he was on the offensive's left side, his right side, and went to land on both hands, and so.
What was his mindset when you talked to him? Because he's been through so much.
Yeah. It's well, like anybody, it's frustrating because you don't know, so you got to get the test, you got to see. But he's staying positive. He's in good spirits. Like I said yesterday, the surgery went well for him, as good as it could go. So now it's just a matter of having the right mindset and recovering from the surgery and staying in it mentally.
So, Matt, are you more breathing a sigh of relief or cursing your faith that it happened in the first place with regard to that injury?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question. It's a relief, I think, because you're concerned about any of the season-ending injuries, and so for us to feel optimistic of where he's at after that happening, I guess you could say it's positive. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Matt, when you looked at the hit that Floyd was penalized for, what's your assessment?
Well, it's one of those ones where it's so hard that sometimes the bang-bangs are real hard to see, and there's obviously an emphasis on it. So we as coaches all understand that. But at the same time, there's that fine line there of it affecting a game and affecting also, in my opinion, not the momentum, but the flow of a game. There's just a lot of stoppages, and you see it. And this is something that they're testing out right now, and they want to try it and see where it's at. And the refs are, the more chances they have to call it and see it, they're going to throw the flag. And they know that there's going to be times where they might miss one. But as long as they can accept that and learn from it and get better, then that's where we're at.
As a coach, what kind of clarity do you want before September 9th so you can tell your guys what they need to know about this thing?
The easiest way to go about it is you can't lower your face mask. You have to keep the crown of your helmet up. You can't, anytime you start doing this and you go down, regardless of offense or defense, it's going to get called. And so it's the ones that are bang bang where it looks like it happens, or it turn of a shoulder and it's a clean hit and it gets called. those are hard. Those are hard. Those are the ones that are, you know, if you're on the wrong end of that, it's hard to accept.
So where's Aaron Lynch at in his recovery? You're expecting him to practice this week?
We feel good about with where he's at. We know it's been some time here, and we want to get him up and going, and he's getting closer and closer by the day. So we do feel really good about where he's at. He is getting better, and so we're expecting. You guys can see it. Each day he was out there the other day doing some running, and Andre's done a good job, and we just want to continue to stay aggressive with him so we can get him ready. Yeah, his is more of a day-to-day, just a nag. So for me and for our team, it was precautionary. Really no need, the risk reward, and so we'll just keep an eye on that and stay precautionary with it.
So what were the positive takeaways from the game?
I saw in regards to our team, there was some that first of all, the team we played in Denver, they got some really good players on offense and defense. And in regards to their starters and our guys, I thought stood up to the test. They're a physical team, and I thought we came out with some nasty, which was good. There's some clips of that. As an offense, the offense I thought did a good job at responding to some of the pressures that they brought. Mitch did well with getting the ball out, the IDs of the mics. The wide receivers making plays. We had another example is we had a 3rd and long, and Kevin went up for a ball and went back into the ball and got a defensive pass interference, got a first down. That's a big play. So overall, I thought our team came together throughout the week. We didn't back down to anybody. We did it the right way, and we showed that we can be a tough team, and resilient. We stuck together. There for a while, it was. What was it, 23-10 for a long time, or 20-10 for a while, and the offense wasn't doing much, and the field position was rough, but we finally got a little mojo going, and it was good for the guys.
Man, I imagine you've seen your share of guys, your share of rookies who show out in OTAs and training camp and preseason, and the bell rings, and they kind of don't have the same production. What is it about Anthony Miller, or are there things about Anthony Miller, about his game, everything about him, that leads you to believe that it's not going to be the case with him, that he will just be as good in the regular season as he's been so far?
The confidence that he has, that's the word that I think of with him, and it's not a cockiness. It's a confidence in himself and in his skills. A lot of times he knows that if that ball's up there, one-on-one, and as you saw in the one catch he had, 2-on-1. He feels like he's talented enough to go make a play. And then he made another great play on a shallow cross where he caught the ball, made a nice strong stiff arm, got the first down. You can feel that. He's a very powerful guy. He has a good burst to him, and he's got excellent hands. So he's growing. He's eliminating the amount of mistakes mentally, and the confidence part is easy because he's always had that. We said that when we drafted him. There's that swag that he has. So I don't ever want him to lose that, but control it and do it the right way, and you'll have a very successful career.
It doesn't seem like he has a singular facet that a defense can kind of home in on to stop him. I mean, is there indeed a versatility to
for sure?
Game? Is that a factor in that regard?
Yeah, he can play multiple positions and do multiple things. But we have to be careful as coaches of overdoing that, because then you take away from – he doesn't know this offense 100% yet. So once he starts really knowing this offense, and that's not unnatural. That's normal to not know it 100%. But he's going to get to that point. The way we get him to that point is by doing less things with him so that we can let his talent shine. And so we got to balance that as coaches.
You mentioned Kevin White, he played into the second half. Is that a good sign or a bad sign?
No, it's a good sign for him. He didn't get as we get sometimes on these rep counts with guys, and everyone's a little bit different. But we just felt like this was a good game for him to really get his juices going and to see what he can do out there for a longer period of time. It just worked that way, and so that's we'll continue to do that. And I thought. For where he was at and what he did, he had a couple nice catches. He had that one nice catch on the sideline, got vertical, and got out for the first. So we're going to continue to just keep growing.
He's a guy who has missed a lot of games. Do you see that when you sit there and go, we want to give him this experience even if it's in the preseason?
Yeah, it's important too because we have to see what he can do. Like you said, limited games for him on tape right now. we got to be able to know, can this guy help us out when it matters most? And so for us, I thought Coach Furry's doing a great job. We only have so many positions at one time on the field, and he's done a really good job at kind of moving guys around and trying different spots, but yet letting us try to see how they can help us.
Matt, with Taylor and Prince, there's no expectation that that's going to linger to week 1, or were those two guys?
No, we feel very confident about them being ready for week 1.
You've revealed a little more and more of the offense. What would you say the percentage that you have in now, and by week 1, what percentage would you have, given that they're still picking up the offense?
I would say it's close to like 99% in right now.
With the dress rehearsal coming up on.
Good question. What's that? Go ahead.
Dress rehearsal coming up on Saturday, is the plan for Roquan to play?
Yeah, we're going to continue to keep him growing. In a perfect world, yes. I don't want to make any promises, but we feel like last week was just a little bit too fast, a couple days, and then to try to get him in there. I don't think that was fair to him or fair to the other players. I think he needs to get his juices going a little bit. So we're hoping that this is a great opportunity for him to get in there and move around. But you still have to have that balance of how much if it happens, in which we hope it does.
Last one, though.
Obviously, you have practice on Wednesday night, high school practice, but other than that, are you going to try to simulate a game week as much as possible this week?
Yeah, we will. And for us, for the coaches, it's good. Again, this is our first true time as a staff. We were just a couple hours ago. We've been together going through how we do a Monday through Saturday, literally with the offensive staff. What do we do on? It's different at camp. So now we get together and we go through, okay, you have this role, you have that role, you have this role, and they already kind of knew, but we just tie it up, and so it's good for the staff and the high school deal as they've done in the past. I think it's good for the community, it's good for the players to just get them out there and change it up a little bit, but it'll be good for all of us.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
How'd I see it? Well, I knew Mitch was gonna give me a chance. So once it was in the air, you know, I just attacked it and it stuck. Oh, it was a great throw. It's a pretty difficult throw, seeing that he was on the run and he had to throw it really across his body to get it to that spot.
So people may think this is impossible, but has your confidence actually grown that you can be as good in the regular season as you've been so far and as you thought you would be in the NFL?
Yeah, I think my confidence is growing each and every day, and I think that has a lot to do with, you know, just knowing what I'm doing every time I step out there, just understanding the concepts of the play and what I need to do. It helps me to play faster.
What is there about that, not being intimidated by being against, you know, seasoned professionals, that kind of thing, but, you know, going against NFL caliber, but what is it about that is that just your nature or just
Well, when you step out there, you can't be, you know, scared at all. You got to go out there with confidence in yourself, knowing that you can make plays. This is my job also. It's not just the guys who've been in the league. It's not just their job. It's my job as well. Even though I'm a rookie, I have to carry myself as if I've been there all along.
From a scouting perspective and a film perspective, coming out of college, everybody said you're a great route runner, and you're showing it now too. Where does that come from?
You know, just a lot of work and time, you know, put into, you know, certain drills and things I could do to improve my routes, such as, you know, cones and ladders. You know, I've been doing that since I believe high school, and I've just continued those trends.
So you think you work harder at that than others?
I wouldn't say that. You know, it's other guys that do that. You know, I'm really not sure what other guys do. I just focus on, you know, what I got on my plate, and you know, that's all I can do.
Was there one vet that's helped you the most through training camp now? Is there one person that you really picked their brain the most?
Actually, there have been a couple, you know, like Allen Robinson, Josh Bellamy, you know, Taylor Gabriel. You know, it's guys like that, you know, that I'm blessed to have, you know, around me, you know, because they've been in the league for quite a few years, and that's a point that I'd like to get to.
Where do you think you've come the furthest since May in terms of the understanding of the sophistication of the offense at this level?
Yeah, really just getting an understanding of the concepts within the offense. When we first got here, you know, we all didn't know anything, you know, coaches included. So we've been learning together, and I believe it's coming together really nice.
2 preseason games under your belt. What do you see now in terms of NFL game speed versus college? What's struck you?
I believe it's a slower pace, you know, as far as the game goes. In college, well, at Memphis, we ran a, you know, fast-paced offense. You know, we didn't tempo at all, you know what I mean? So when we get to the NFL, you got these pauses in the middle of the plays, and you got TV timeouts and stuff like that. So it's really slowed down.
Does that make it easier or harder?
It makes it easier for me because it gives me more time to think, I guess. In college, it was like this, but here at this next level, it's a lot more, you know, as far as the quarterback. He has a lot to say in the huddle, so you got to grasp that. But, you know, as far as, you know, just high tempo, it's not like that in the league.
Anthony, what have you come to like about Kevin White's game?
Kevin White, you know, he has a lot of speed to the game. You know, he opens a lot of eyes on the defense. You know, guys have to be aware because he will go deep on you, open the D up, and you know, that opens a lot up for the offense as well.
In practices in the games last week, what kind of interactions did you have with Broncos defenders, and did they try and get you know, let you know that you're a rookie and
Nah.
what was that like?
No, I didn't get called a rookie, not once. You know, all those guys, I believe after this past week, you know, I believe they respect, you know, my intensity, you know, how I bring that work ethic each and every day out there. We got in a few scuffles out there, but that's part of the game. And you know, at the end of the day, I think I earned my respect.
You said you weren't called a rookie, were you called something else?
Nah, well, I probably was, but you know, that's part of the game as well.
You sound like you're going to really enjoy that part of the game, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying, the interplay with defensive backs when it's appropriate, I guess.
Yeah, when it's appropriate. You know, like I said, that's part of the game. You know, they're gonna talk smack. I got a little smack talk in my toolbox too. So, you know, that's just gonna come out. But I gotta stay focused at the end of the day. Stay focused on what I gotta do each and every play.
But you like that part of the game, right? I know you stay focused, but you enjoy that.
Yeah, that's just a part of the game, man. You gotta liven it up a little bit.
How would you describe Coach Nagy as an offensive mind?
You know, his brain's always working, new concepts, new plays. He always comes up with new ways to do things. And, you know, I'm so glad I got a coach like that, you know, that puts playmakers in a position to make plays.
As this offense has evolved, what would you say makes it tick? What makes it work as well as it does?
What makes it tick is just 11 guys doing what they're supposed to do each and every play. You know, one guy, if one guy messes up, it'll probably mess the whole play up, and that probably goes for any offense. So all the guys, they have to pay attention to, you know, all the details each and every play.
I'm not sure how much it matters, but how much are you kind of connecting with your connection with Mitch Trubisky growing? How is that grown in the last week or so?
It's grown a lot, and I believe this last game it just helped tremendously. You know, as far as, you know, getting our chemistry down, seeing where my head at, seeing where his head's at each and every play. You know, we're just getting our chemistry down right now. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. You know, so this come this season, it's gonna be something to see.
How does that help? How does that? I mean, he's going to throw to the guy who's open, I guess. But does that mean he looks to you more, or that you just connect better? You know, how does that help you to have that connection?
It helps because, you know, it's just gonna go way smoother in the game. You know, when it's thousands of fans in the stands, it's loud. You know, we have that peace of mind that he knows where I'm gonna be on the field, so he can give me the ball, you know, whenever. And I just tell him what I see on certain plays, and he will remember that when that play gets called again.
How valuable
Are the next two preseason games for you, or are you just at the point where you ready to go regular season and it's enough of preseason already?
Well, each and every game is important, whether it be preseason or you know, a regular season game. But well, that's the way I see it. You know, some guys, they might blow it off, but I think every opportunity you get to play or showcase your talent, that's a big opportunity. But I believe I'm ready to play the regular season. I'm ready to strap it up versus the Packers, and you know, just ready to show my stuff.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Got the recorders.
I think you lead the league in sacks right now. You guys have played an extra game, but is that something you've been made aware of?
Yeah, I've been told a few times. I'd like to see that in the regular season, though. Ain't nobody gonna remember that within the next year.
What did you work on particular pass rush things this offseason?
Yeah, I work a lot with Chuck Smith in Atlanta, and then I did a little bit of boxing over the summertime to help my hand speed. I feel like that's played in my favor a lot over the preseason and training camp, things like that.
Did you ever box before?
I did a few times. I didn't really like it conditioning-wise. It's a little bit tougher than what people think. But as time goes on, your body gets used to it. You get more comfortable, and then eventually it's another workout that you enjoy.
So it's just hitting pads, or are people actually sweating it?
I actually sparred one time with my guy Danny, and it's a lot harder than what people think. We did body shots, so no head shots. Already taken enough hits to the head, so yeah, just some body shots. Did a 1 minute, not 1 minute, 1 round spar for 3 minutes, and so it's pretty tough, but gets your conditioning going.
Who's Danny?
It is Danny Gomez, my boxer, his trainer. Yeah.
Did you hurt him?
No. I got to make sure we both healthy. He has to train. I have to train. So we only do body shots.
Along with this boxing, what else do you credit this solid preseason to that you're having?
Did a lot of strength training, trying to get stronger, make sure that I could take on double teams and things like that. Last year I was, I think, 285. Now I'm 295, and I don't want to be big and fat, so I wanted to make sure that 295 is also coming with strength. So I worked a lot of strength training over the summertime, along with the boxing.
How much different is this preseason for you compared to last, in terms of your knowledge of your assignments on the defensive line and kind of what you have there?
Well, I definitely feel more comfortable than I did a year ago. OTAs a year ago, preseason, still trying to get used to the defense. I feel like being that I played a whole year in the defense, I know what I'm doing. Now it's at this point just working on technique stuff to be in the best position to make plays and be a part of a good defense.
What part of your game in terms of technique has come the longest way since a year ago?
I say my hand placement, being that I'm long, I've got long arms. I have a tendency to bring my arms out, little things like that. But just little things that I'm trying to get better at, hands and feet on the practice field, that I'll translate into the games.
Hakeem Hicks said that it's time for you or Bullard to take over that other defensive end spot and have ownership of it. Do you feel like that is something you're capable of doing, taking that spot?
I feel like I can. At the end of the day, it's not my decision. It's all up to the guys upstairs, just doing my part, do what I can to make the team at first, and whatever coaches decide, I'll be ready to go.
How much of your success this camp has been just being comfortable at your weight? I think you added, 30 pounds a year and a half ago, something like that.
Yeah, since I've been here, I say about 30 pounds. You can definitely feel it. It's not something that I could say I am comfortable with, but at the same time I am being on the field. I don't have to drop back like I did my rookie year and, run after receivers. So I say I am pretty comfortable with it and staying within the box. And like I said, with the strength training is helping me with taking on bigger guys.
In which ways are you not just needing to be walking around at that weight if it were?
You say it again?
In which ways are you not comfortable with it? You said you are and you're not.
Well, I still have to play special teams, so I'm a lot. I have to still run. Sometimes I get a little lazy, but it's part of the job. You have to do what's not comfortable sometimes, but it's not too bad. I still enjoy it.
What was your reaction to hearing about Leonard's hand?
I talked to him. I feel like he's pretty good. I think Leonard's going to be fine. He's going to come back and rush his butt off. He's going to be fine.
What gives you a sense that he'll be all right?
He's Leonard Floyd. Y'all know Flo. He's good. He's in a good mind state. He'll be good. He'll be ready for week 1.
Do you understand the helmet rule?
Excuse me?
Do you understand the helmet, the use of helmet rule?
I know that you're supposed to tackle with your eyes up and not duck your head, stay off of other people's helmet. I know that quarterbacks are getting a lot more protection this year, and coaches are making sure that they preach a lot more just to make sure that we're staying safe and making sure that we don't go after those guys' heads and below the knees. But they're trying to make the game a lot safer, which is good. But at the same time, I feel like they should let us play. We're not going into the game and thinking, oh, we're going to duck our heads. We're just playing ball. So, but they're trying to make the game safer, keep us healthy. So, feel good about that.
When you see some of these calls around the league, I imagine you're reacting the way most people are, saying that looks like football's always looked at. How do you get your brain around it?
It is what it is. We want to play, but at the same time, they want us to be safe. So it's out of our control. If we're wrong, we're wrong. if we feel that we are right, it's nothing we can do. It's out of our hands. Our job is just to play ball from there.
A lot more frustrating a month from now, right?
Yeah, at the end of the day, you can only worry about what you can control. So there's not too much we can do about it. We just got to play ball.
But with the, as you said, that they're trying to alleviate injuries, are you happy that they're doing this? I mean, would you prefer that they attempt to do this, or would you prefer that they just not get this in the first place?
I mean, we just want, especially on defense, we just want to play ball. It's not too much we can do about it. It is a good thing that they're trying to make it a safer game. But like I said, we can't control it, so it's not too much we can do about it.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
I'll do that one.
Yep.